2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
When the Warriors come down the tunnel, it's always a sight to see. Dressed in their and the Clippers starting five. They've got Ivica Zubac. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Paul George, and it's Beverly in at the point guard. And for Golden State, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Marquise Chris is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiggins in at small forward.
And coming into Golden State last year, Chris had a bit of a resurgence.
Oh, yeah. Averaged more points and rebounds than any other time in his career. Excellent shot selection. I mean, he shot over 54% from the field. He's hoping he's found something that he can build on. He's hoping he's found a home.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Green finds Wiggins. Curry against Beverly. Elbow shot is on the way. That shot off. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's George. And Leonard has it in the corner. He dishes it to George. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Leonard in position. Here's the break. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Thompson from long range. It's hauled in by Zubac. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And finished off by Leonard.
And with a good mix of power and agility, Leonard can throw it down with the best of them.
Curry with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's the Clippers. They get a hand on it. Leonard on the wing. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. To the inside. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Outside Leonard. On the wing, Morris. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
Terrific use of the catch-and-shoot jumper for Morris. Catching the D flat-footed and torching them as a result.
Here's Curry. The shot off that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Kicks it out to Leonard. To the wing on the left. Zubac, the pass to Beverly. Off target with his three. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Thompson dishes to Wiggins. Pass to Chris. Leonard against Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Here's Leonard. Outside, George. And stolen by Wiggins. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry gets the bucket.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
From deep. No good that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That three off the mark. Clippers trail by 4. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Back to Zubats. It's stolen by Green. Thompson outside. Chris finds Thompson. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
Can you believe this guy, Klay Thompson, from the parking lot? That's simply not fair.
Oh, Morris in position. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. And Chris throws it down.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Zubats. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Wiggins passes to Chris. And Chris throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far. Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Curry against Beverly. Curry looking it over. Shot clock at 6. From deep. It's hauled in by George. Clippers trail by 9. It's stolen by Curry. And pushing it up is Golden State Warriors again in transition. Thompson with the bucket.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Here's Beverly. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Beverly's got his second basket of the night.
When Beverly gets these shots inside, he's just remarkably efficient. He just has tremendous touch on these shots.
Curry way outside, and so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well-balanced. This team lives it.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
We've got Eric Pascal. Looney out there with Wiggins, and it's Poole in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, "We've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time." Guys, they're hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. And Poole gets it to go. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Got a piece of it. Clippers trail by 8. Harrell kicks to Jackson. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Harrell down low. Defended by Pascal. Yep, it counts. Jackson's got 6.
A shoot-first point guard with a razor-sharp jumper. Jackson, better stay up.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Damian Lee is checked in for the Warriors. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
To the left side wing. Toscano passes to Poole. And here's Pascal. Here's Toscano. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Williams gets the bucket. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
There's Shamet, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 4 points in the quarter. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. The Warriors pull it in. 36 seconds left in the first half of the game. Lee outside. Pass to Toscano. Wide open look. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead for Los Angeles. They've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. And Green is right there. Green's got his second basket of the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The shot's good. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Getting it done inside. Looney looks intimidating, using his physical gifts to own the paint.
Williams finds Jackson. Here's Lee outside, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to eat. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression? And that's...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing upon whatever the defense gives up.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Marcus Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the 2.
Well, in overtime, Beverly has established himself as just a defensive specialist, juggernaut, an absolute pest who plays his tail off on both ends of the floor.
Beverley against Curry. To the middle. Shoots the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got his third basket of the night.
He's going to play his game the way he wants to for a long time, because even when Curry gets older, even when he can't jump and can't run, he will never lose that jump shot. I mean, jump shots never get old.
Passes to Chris. And Chris throws it down.
And you see the recognition. Thompson, dependable at getting it to the open man.
And so invaluable to your offense to have somebody like Klay Thompson spacing the floor.
I've said it, and I'll keep saying it. The most underrated player in the league. Shooting 42% from beyond the arc for his career now. But what's amazing is in 8 full years, he's never shot below 40 from 3 in one single season. And he'll lock you down on D. Few players, if any, can claim that.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Curry's shot is off.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Oh, Leonard in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Curry against Beverly. Outside Curry. And here's Beverly. 8 points for him. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Green with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
That's a shot Thompson loves. He's so confident, so accurate with his jump shot.
George against Thompson. And it's George missing.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
They kick it out to Green. The pass to Curry. For the three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Warriors leading by 7. And the rejection by Zubac. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And the Warriors making a change here. Smailagic is checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. And that one's good. Beverly. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket for Morris. Outside Curry. Over Beverly. Kept alive. That shot no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, that's what they want to see out of Beverly. Decisive basketball. Nice, aggressive drive to the cup.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Down low. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Landry Shamet's checked in for Marcus Morris. Williams comes in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. Clippers trail by 4.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Not what you expect out of him. He was due to cool off a little, I guess.
Curry passes to Smailagic. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. He's got Lee, and it's Smilagic, and at the center, filling out the middle.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Little high post. And Harrell slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Lee finds Pascal. Here's Smilagic. He's defended by Harrell. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And a wide open look for Lee. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Omen pass to Toscano. Count that one. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Pass to Shamet. On the wing, Jackson. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his third assist on the night. Here's Lee outside. No good on that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. Jackson kicks to Leonard. Back to Jackson for three. That shot off. Warriors leading by 9. Lee outside. To the right side. Here's Toscano. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Leonard. Offensive rebound. Harrell the pass to Shamet. Outside Leonard. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pascal with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Here's Toscano. And the Warriors miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The putback. Harrell on the foul.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Clippers trail by 7. That's a foul called on Damian Lee. That's his first foul. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Morris comes in for Landry Shamet. Paul George is checked in for Williams. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jackson. Here's Curry. It's hauled in by George. LA has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Lob pass to George. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Curry way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Warriors.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And guys, what a nice performance it was for Steph Curry.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
On the wing, George. Wiggins against Morris. Pass to Beverly. It's George on the wing. 6 to shoot. From downtown. And Patrick Beverly good for 3.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Well, it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
And a deep 3 from Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the home team. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the... And with tip...
Good evening, Kevin.
What a story. David, thank you. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Clippers, Marcus Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the 2-guard spot. Now here is George. Back to Morris. Leonard on the wing. Morris outside. 5 to shoot. Zubac finds Leonard. They get it back.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the 2nd round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Porzingis with the ball, guarded now by Morris. On the wing, Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. Up top, Doncic, defended by George. And that one's good, Doncic. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Doncic. Misses off the left iron.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
George, no good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hardaway passes to Powell. Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
The deep 3 from George. It's hauled in by Porzingis. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Paul George with the steal. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Solid poise from PG, Paul George. Excellent at converting despite getting hit on the drive.
Finney-Smith kicks to Hardaway. Passes it to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
The 3 from George. Here's Zubac. Goes back up. Mavericks with the rebound.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Hardaway against George. Left side Hardaway. Goes back up. And the layup by Powell. Powell's got 6 points.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Doncic against Beverley. Zubac the pass to Beverley. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Sinks the 3-pointer. George has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And they double up Doncic. Pass to Powell. The 3. He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Lob pass to George. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, the high-flying acrobatics of George, something to behold. When he leaves the ground for these alley-oops, you drop your jaw in awe.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Green comes in for Morris. Landry Shamet's checked in for George. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Now here's Curry. They can't stop the run with that one. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Here's Wright. Finished off the break.
You know, guys like Wright, the energy he brings is contagious and good for the whole team. He never lets up, always going full throttle.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverly about his throwback style.
Old school basketball, you know.
Well, pound for pound, Greg, Beverly may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Seth Curry. Maxi Kleba is out there with Wright. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Brunson in at the 1.
And Clark, the second time was the charm for Seth Curry. Last season, he returned to Dallas after they let him go to Portland for a year.
Greg, sometimes we've seen it on the court, sometimes we see it in life. I mean, you don't miss something until you don't have it. And Seth is more than just a shooter. He's a great shooter, but he's also a very reliable ball handler. He's unselfish. He doesn't take anything for granted. He plays hungry, and Dallas realized the mistake they'd made and went about correcting it.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that 2-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. And again, no good by the Clippers. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Brunson. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
There's Green with the 3. He can't hit that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. It's stolen by Green. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Running so smoothly. Williams saw the opening. Nothing but points for him when he gets in that position.
It's Curry outside. It's good from long range. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Mavs.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Jackson. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Dallas leading by 3. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Shamet. And yes, it's good. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
Hey, when Seth Curry sees holes in the defense, he pounces on them.
Here's Shamet. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Now the Mavericks with it. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And there's the pass to Brunson. Three-pointer. That one misses. And so Green will bring it up for the Clippers. Here's Harrell. No good with the triple. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Curry with it. 8 points for him. To the paint. Here's Wright. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Now it's a 7-point Dallas lead.
And the team got excited about that one. Wright felt the contact, but still managed to finish through it.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Passes it to Wright. Lets it go from deep. And Seth Curry gets the 3. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for Dallas.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Williams gets the bucket.
Well, he twisted his body up right there just enough to create space. Williams so slick and ill-like inside.
To the inside. Cauley Stein kicks to Kleba. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that one drops. Now just a 4-point Maverick lead. Dallas has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Kleba, and Curry has it in the corner. Good on the triple. Curry's got 14 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here is Williams. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Hardaway kicks to Curry. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so we wrap up the first half. Mavericks lead. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. And Kenny, along with the incredible production Luka Doncic gives this team, his leadership may be just as important.
Yeah, Coach, call out.
And that does it for our halftime.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Curry has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for the Clippers right now, Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Zubats in at the 5 spot. Unloads. The putback. And that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Porzingis with the block.
Tell you what, Porzingis showing great timing as the anchor of the defense there.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Clippers miss again. Mavericks leading by 10.
And known as a tremendous shooter for his size, Porzingis wasn't quite as accurate last season, which surprised some people.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, some people would automatically assume that because Doncic attracts so much attention that Porzingis would get more wide open looks. But you got to remember, Porzingis missed a full season and was coming off an injury and needed to reacclimate himself to NBA gameplay. So that takes usually a season plus another season before you're all the way back.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Beverly missing.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Finney-Smith. Takes a 3. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Hardaway has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. On the wing, George. 9 points in the game so far.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The pass to Doncic. The tray doesn't go that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's George. Lays it up off the glass. George has got 11 points.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Hardaway against George. Pulls up on the elbow, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Hardaway has got his second basket of the night. Clippers trail by 15. Leonard attacking, and it's blocked.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubats. Landry Shamet comes in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. And it's Seth Curry in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And here's Morris for 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Now Doncic back to Porzingis. The second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Porzingis doing a nice job using that length to clean up the glass nicely.
And the wide open shot from Morris. The shot misses. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. And here's Doncic from the arc. Kleber up top. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. LA's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Shot is good, and the Mavericks' lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Jackson. Mavericks shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Right wing, Kleber finds Porzingis from past the arc. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Doncic dishes to Curry. Here's Porzingis, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter. And so it's Dallas, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back to the action after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic out there with Seth Curry. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the one thing about Moore, it doesn't scare you from beyond the arc, but you still have to account for him.
The 3 for Doncic from beyond the arc and then some. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Porzingis looking it over to the left wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Offensive rebound. Curry kicks to Porzingis. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Boy, how about the unlimited range that Porzingis is showing? Wow.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
So, for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Paul George comes in for Jackson, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. Dallas also making some changes. Mike Powell comes in for Cauley-Stein. Hardaway is subbed in for Curry. George passes to Morris. Knocked loose. Porzingis with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Lets the 3 fly. Outside, Porzingis. Here's the 3. They shoot again. In deep. Hardaway drops it in the basket. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Dallas.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
The 3 for Doncic. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 5 rebounds tonight. George with no one around. No good from outside. Mavericks leading by 17. Doncic feeling it out. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you inside, outside, and in transition.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Pass to Porzingis. From outside the arc. How? The second chance points on the tip in. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Mavericks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Morris, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Morris has got 7 points for the quarter. Out to the wing. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Off target from three-point range. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. George with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. And here's Leonard from three. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Outside Hardaway. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Hardaway. Fires the three. Out to Doncic. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul. And it's the Clippers' ball. 17-point game. Here's Mann. And the layup's good off the glass.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now here's Barea. Fires from deep. Magruder with the rebound. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fan.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining. You're looking live and down. And before
Kevin, thank you.
Indeed. A stunning view of the moon. Now it's in.
Hey, Kevin, the map.
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And for Dallas, inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Hardaway is out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward.
You know what never ceases to amaze me is Steph Curry's ability to contort his body, draw the contact, get the call, and still find a way to make the shot.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
Now, here's Doncic. Inside, and stolen by Chris. Now Thompson misses the 3. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
5 on the clock. Hardaway, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Thompson looking for an opening. And here comes the break. Hardaway against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. And it's Green with the jam.
Well, Klay Thompson is as effective on the defensive end as he is on the offensive end. Really good reach there to knock that thing away.
Back to Doncic. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Higgins outside. Up and in on the layup.
Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense. That's beautiful.
Now, here's Doncic. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Curry against Doncic. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
To the middle, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Mavericks trail by 7. Brunson the pass to Cauley Stein. Curry with the steal. Back to Pascal. Wiggins outside. Golden State moving the ball around. Clock at 6. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Pascal's got his second basket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Brunson the pass to Cauley Stein. Outside Curry. Back to Cauley Stein. Knocks it loose. Pascal with the steal. Wiggins passes to Chris. Pascal up top. Curry from deep three-point land. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Mavericks trailing. Finney Smith passes to Cauley Stein. Curry with the steal. Wiggins right side. The pass to Toscano. Curry against Brunson. Launches a three. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pascal kicks to Curry. And it's in there. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Brunson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Moving it up. And Wiggins throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are
And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight.
Oh, my wife, for sure. No.
Sounds like he's got a good team both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Looney. Eric Pascal out there with Wiggins. And it's Smailagic in at the power forward position.
Andrew Wiggins simply skies to finish that shot.
And Doris, when you look back at this Warriors team's draft record, Looney proving to be one of their big success stories.
Yes, yet another great pick by an incredible organization. Back in 2015, Looney was the last pick in the first round. He dropped that far because of hip concerns. But once that healed up, this guy became a key component during 2 of their title runs.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Hardaway. The Warriors shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Pass to Pascal. Over Kleba. No good off the back of the rim. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And stolen by Wright. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Passes it to Wright. Curry kicks to Wright. Cauley Stein. It's good on the putback.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Warriors leading by 6. Here's Wiggins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wiggins has got 4 points in the quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Right outside. Pass to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. There's the feed to Cauley Stein. Good on the shot. Cauley Stein's got 6.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. There's the pass to Poole. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Outside Curry. Back to Hardaway. Right, the pass to Cauley-Stein. Curry with it. Wiggins with the rebound. Pass to Looney. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim Hardaway picks one up. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Brunson kicks to Porzingis. Dallas moving the ball around. There's the three. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Passes to Poole. And here is Curry. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 8 points.
Boy, there's just a rhythm and a beauty to what Steph Curry does on a nightly basis. How pretty is that shot?
Back to Doncic. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Powell. Now here's Curry. That will count. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They lead by 11. Jack, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
You smell that?
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Curry has been sensational.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Dallas. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. And it's Doncic missing. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 11.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Doncic. And that one, good.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
On the wing, Thompson. Thompson is doubled. Outside for Curry. Elbow shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Curry's got 13.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Powell finds Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Doncic feeling it out. It's stolen by Curry. There's the lob to the hoop, and Chris throws it down.
Well, first of all, that's a great pass, but how about Chris with the vertical assault on the rim?
Doncic against Curry. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Doncic.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Puts up a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, this is his specialty, right? Klay Thompson's shooting form from range, so pretty.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Curry from deep 3-point land. Curry on the wing. Launches it. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Doncic against Curry. And Doncic throws it down.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
There's 1:40 left in the 3rd. Curry passes to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Mavericks trail by 18. And here is Doncic. He's got 10. 1:10 left in the 3rd. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Curry. Doncic with the block.
Doncic known for his offense, but twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir. I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And the pass to Porzingis. Inside. Out to Doncic. Lets it go from 11. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Jalen Brunson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Curry subbed in for Hardaway. Then for the Warriors, Smailagic is checked in. And it's Eric Paschal in for Draymond Green. Mavericks trail by 21. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Yes, that goes in.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
To the inside. Porzingis with the block. but they'll get another chance. It's Curry outside. Mavericks with the rebound. The three ball. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And it was from three-point range where he did the most. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Eric Pascal out there with Wiggins, and it's Smailagic in at the center. Curry gets the bucket.
No hesitation from Seth Curry on the catch and shoot. You can see the confidence in his mechanics. That's beautiful.
Curry. Good. Curry's got 15 points here in the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Curry. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Smailagic passes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now Curry. Pass to Brunson. He feeds it to Cauley Stein. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
And Cauley Stein, so explosive around the rim. Hard to defend without fouling.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for DeLon Wright. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. From deep three-point range. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Warriors leading by 18. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Foul, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleber. Chris pass to Thompson. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Down low. Out to Doncic. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Pass to Wiggins. Curry with it. Six on the shot clock. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Over Doncic. Curry can't get it to go. Mavericks trailed by 18. The tray. Here's Powell out to Doncic. Curry on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. From deep. It's tipped. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter, and it's blocked.
Oh, the freak athleticism. Chris with the tools to be an elite rim protector.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bowman's checked in. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point. Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Outside, Green. Here's Bowman, guarded by Doncic. Kicks to Thompson. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's an 18-point game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Hardaway for three. No good on the shot, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Pass to Green. Here's Bowman. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound over to the left wing. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
11 seconds left in the game. Thompson with it. From deep three-point range, offline. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge.
for the land of the free.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the 5 spot. And for Los Angeles, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverley, and it's George in at the 2 spot. Now here's Curry. Now Thompson. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from outside.
And you just got to love Steph's passion for the game. Even his pregame workout has drawn attention.
GA, let me give you this little story. One time in high school, he got so pumped before a game, he actually hurt himself. He jumped up, hit his forehead, and had to get stitches. The man just loves to play, and he loves this game.
Now here's Curry. Good on the 13-footer.
Love the work Steph puts into his game. Accurate from every spot on the floor.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Zubac finds Beverley. Morris outside. Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Aggressive D there, but then again, Kawhi finishes through contact almost as well as anyone.
And Thompson launches it from deep. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
George passes to Beverley. Leonard kicks to Beverley. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Stolen by Thompson. Now the Warriors moving it up. Fires from 18. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Yep, that one goes.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
It's Curry outside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Stolen by Thompson. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Curry, good.
Stephen Curry's catch-and-shoot jump shot is one of the quickest in the league.
And here's Beverley. He brings it up for the Clippers. 4-point game. In the corner, it's Wiggins. To the paint. Left side, Curry. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Curry's got 6 points. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Green comes in for Marcus Morris. Landry Shamet's checked in for George. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverley. And the Warriors also making a change. Haskell's checked in. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Now here's Wiggins. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Yep, that one goes in there.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
The Warriors took a big chance on trading for Wiggins. The Wolves were so desperate to get rid of his contract, they added a top 3 protected first-round pick into the package.
And the Warriors, in their own right, got rid of D'Angelo Russell's huge contract, but the deal was also about fit.
It was, GA. At the time, they were looking for a small forward, and Andrew Wiggins put them in the mind of a Harrison Barnes. He's more athletic, though. And then for the Wolves, D'Angelo Russell was a guy they needed in the backcourt. Interesting to see how both these guys' career end up.
That one good for 2.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
Here's Poole. Now the pass to Looney. Wiggins outside. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
You're taking it to the D. When Wiggins is forcing the issue, he shows why he went first overall.
Here's Williams. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Williams has got 7 points.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Toscano. Back to Pascal. 6 to shoot. The Clippers grab the miss. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Warriors lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And earlier we spoke with Klay Thompson about the...
Realize how easy it is to get looks from him using his big body.
Greg, you think about the championships they've won together. Incredible connection between these two.
Yeah, I mean, they have different styles, play different positions, but both are tough, competitive, and step up when it matters most.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
We've got Williams. Landry Shamet is out there with Green. Then there's Harrell. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And again, no good by the Clippers. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Toscano. Golden State moving the ball around. Passes it to Pascal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pascal's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The pass to Harrell. Kicks to Williams. Now, here's Shamet. Rebounded by Smailagic. Taken away by Williams. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Jackson's got the ball. Warriors with the rebound. Wiggins passes to Toscano. To the left side wing. Pascal against Williams. And here's Pascal. Out left to the wing. Here's Poole. Offensive rebound. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. They're running. Here's Shamet. Harrell kicks to Shamet. Jackson from long range. Harrell the pass to Green. There's the dish to Jackson. The kick out to Williams. He's looking for Harrell and finds him. There's Shamet. Missed it, even after all those chances. Inside. Pascal, the pass to Smailagic. Wiggins outside. Here's Toscano. And again, no good by Golden State. Williams, that's for 2. That one a little long. Warriors leading by 6.
And because of the versatility, Pascal is a guy you can kind of plug into almost any lineup.
Has just enough length, GA, and strength and skill in shooting. Doesn't stand out in one area, but as a whole, he's a difference maker at both ends.
On the wing, Green. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Poole. He's covered by Shamet. Here's Pascal. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Warriors lead by 8.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And again, the Clippers turn it over. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Now here's Curry. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And the Warriors miss again. Left side, George. Back to Beverly. 56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. On the wing, Morris. That's tipped. To end the drought. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Warriors leading by 8. 35 seconds left here in the second. Curry with it. He's got 6. Wiggins outside. Now here's Curry. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
You can't allow him to shoot it from there. He will bury it.
And that one's good. Beverly.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
Now Curry. 8 points for him. And here's Wiggins. Back to Curry. A 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And how about that triple to put a cap on?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Marquise Chris is out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. Curry, good. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Clippers trail by 14. Here's the break. Here's Leonard. The shot comes out, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to Thompson. Green with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Chris can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
And drafted 8th overall back in 2016. Chris played with 4 different teams in his first 4 years.
He came into this league, GA, with a raw skill set, without a defined role. But the physical ability, we know it's there. He's still very young and still has a lot of room to grow.
Here's Thompson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Warriors leading by 14. On the wing, Wiggins. It's Curry outside. Wiggins, and Wiggins able to finish. Wiggins has got 6.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. So for the Clippers, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubats, and it's Williams in for Patrick Beverley. And the Warriors also making a change. Damian Lee, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Curry. He's got 16. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Clippers. Reggie Jackson comes in for George. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 16. Now, here's Shamet. Defense right on him. Over Green. And Curry pulls it down. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And Los Angeles guys shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Pass to Shamet. Jackson looking it over. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Thompson kicks to Lee. Back to Thompson. Pulls up on the wing. And the jumper is on the mark. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Lee goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Marquise Chris. And it's Eric Paschal in for Draymond Green.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
On the wing, Thompson. Lee outside. Back to Thompson. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Solid use of the screen and roll from Thompson. A dangerous player who destroys opposing defenses off these sets.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Warriors ahead, ending the third quarter on a 15-4 run. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Okay, time now for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. He said it's a hyperextended shoulder and that they've got ice on it now to try to bring down the inflammation.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
I mean, a devastating blow, to say the least.
All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Under down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Lou Williams out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Shamet in at the 3 spot. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. 6 on the shot clock. Haskell with the steal. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Bowman. Passes it to Poole. And there's the pass to Looney. And stolen by Patterson. Here's Jackson. Banked in off the glass.
The way he glides around the court doesn't look like Jackson is moving as fast as he really is.
Pass to Bowman. Here's Toscano. Pass to Smailagic. Clock at 6. Here's Looney. Patterson defending. Let's go. And again, no good by Golden State. And Los Angeles guys shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Warriors leading by 23. There's the pass to Looney. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair.
And Beverly kicks to Morris. George dishes to Leonard. On the wing, Morris. Back to George. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Poole. Passes it to Bowman. From outside the arc, another 3 for Golden State.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Pass to Man. Right side George. 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
In OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And PG, you know, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. Doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Steph Curry.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
He kicks it to Patterson. Here's Magruder. Pass to man. It's George on the wing. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Curry against Patterson. Outside, George. And the Clippers miss again. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one, David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. A stunning view of the moon over our... Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Zubats in at the 5 spot. And for Dallas, inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Here we go. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. So Dallas will get the first possession. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Stolen by Beverley. Now here's Zubats. Leonard on the wing. Corner shot. They get it back. Here's Beverley. He's off on that one.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Porzingis passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
At 7'3", Porzingis with no trouble seeing over the defense. Excellent pass and a very unselfish play.
Now coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Now, here is Morris. After Luka Doncic's miss, takes the 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Here's the 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the versatility of Paul George's game. Elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
And you think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor. I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
Now, here's Doncic. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. On the wing, Doncic. Lets it go from deep. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Now Beverley. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Powell, the pass to Porzingis. Launches a 3. The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Offensive rebound. Zubats finds Morris. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Beverley against Doncic. With the tip, it's good on the putback. Powell's got 6.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here's Beverley. Looking to end the run. Out to Morris. Leonard on the wing. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Well, not much you can do to stop that. Leonard showing once again his physical prowess at the 10.
Pass to Finney-Smith. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Launches it. Cans it from downtown.
Well, it's really important for Tim Hardaway Jr. to find some more consistency from the 3-point line.
Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Porzingis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Hardaway against George. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. Hardaway, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And they pick up 2.
That's Kawhi pushing the action all by himself there, attacking inside and starting to take charge.
Passes to Doncic. Goes up to the stripe. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Morris. Porzingis with the block.
Great anticipation there. Porzingis in the right spot and throws that one away.
Up top, Doncic. Beyond the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Doncic has got 8 points. And Morris throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Williams is out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Harrell. And it's Green in at the power forward. Curry fires from way outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now, here's Shamet. Not a lot of room. Harrell kicks to Williams. Outside Jackson. Los Angeles with another miss. Mavericks leading by 7. The pass to Curry. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I like to see Lou Williams hustle like this, looking determined to get past everybody and be ahead of the pack.
Brunson scanning the floor. Right side Curry. Another miss by Curry.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Green, the pass to Shamet. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's Curry outside, but they get it back. Cauley-Stein kicks to Brunson. Outside Curry. Cauley-Stein in the post. Harrell on him. The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good. Jackson passes to Green. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
We've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Pushing it up. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, on the inside, Williams knows exactly what to challenge and who to challenge to get to the free throw line.
A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son 6 in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the sixth men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
Curry outside. Dallas again missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Jackson. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Jackson.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And then for the Clippers, Morris is checked in for Green. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's George in for Lou Williams. Back to Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Just his first attempt. Rebound by Harrell.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break basket.
Hardaway for 3. No good on the shot. The Clippers go the other way with it. Harrell finds Morris. To the inside. Outside for Jackson. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Doncic. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Hardaway. Powell. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Powell's got 8 points. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 14-6 run. Porzingis with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. A different look for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. George passes to Morris. Leonard, that's for 2. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Hardaway for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Hardaway's got his second bucket.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. It feels like he could score from anywhere.
Here's Zubac, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the... Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. And the Mavericks over the past couple of years, Shaq, making some great personnel moves.
Look, they traded up to get Doncic. They traded.
And that'll do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
It takes a lot to dominate a game without shooting lights out, but that's exactly what he was able to do with his play on the glass.
Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And it's Doncic missing. The Clippers trail.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise...
Oh, that was huge!
Incredible.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
George against Hardaway. On the wing, Doncic.
Out of bounds.
He's got 8, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Beverly wide open. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Out to the right wing. Powell inside. He's against Morris. Paul George with the steal. Zubac kicks to Morris. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. He dishes it to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Paul George with the steal. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
A really good decision there from Paul George. Quick to find the open man.
Doncic against Beverly. Here's Powell. Hardaway for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Powell kicks to Hardaway. Over Beverly. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Hardaway has got 8 points.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Here's Morris. Lays it up and banks it in. Morris has got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
It's tipped. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. George with no one around. No good with the triple. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. And it's sent back by Morris.
And a rare block shot from Morris. Anticipates the move and just times it out perfectly.
The 3 from George. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Doncic. Clippers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And it's Leonard missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Up top, Doncic. Defended by George. For the lead, and it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Porzingis. And now a 3-point Dallas lead. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Pass to Powell. It's stolen by Morris. Beverly with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. George, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
On the wing, Doncic. There's 39 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Powell. Second chance shot. A putback, and they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Passes it to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Zubac. It's rebounded by Doncic.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he knocks down the first one.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
Right side Jackson. Over Brunson. And the wing jumper offline. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Mavericks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Jackson is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Harrell in at the 4 slot.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Curry with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Williams inside, guarded by Curry, and he recovers it. Harrell dishes to Williams. The second chance effort. Jackson misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Curry outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
So savvy inside for a player of his size, and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Green's checked in. Williams for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. Dallas leading by 5. Here's Curry, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Green passes to Jackson. Here's Williams, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Willie Cauley Stein.
Lou Williams and that wisdom gives a boost to the confidence of the entire team. Someone the younger guys look up to.
First free throw is good. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA, just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Kleba kicks to Doncic. Jackson against Curry. Back to Doncic. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And Harrell slams it in.
Well, he's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
Doncic outside. There's the 3. The offensive rebound.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Rejection by Curry. And he gets it back. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
It's good on the putback.
Talk often about physicality of bigger players. Cauley Stein, one of those guys who fits into that category.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleber. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is checked in for Jermichael Green. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Landry Shamet. Paul George is checked in for Jackson. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Williams.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Here's Curry with the three, and the three ball is good. Curry's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Mavericks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Luka Doncic.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Puts up a three. Rebound by the Clippers.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Leonard. No good with the elbow jumper.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Curry kicks to Porzingis. The pass to Doncic from deep three-point range. Out to Porzingis. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Porzingis with the steal. Outside Curry. Lets it go from the wing. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, Paul George not waiting around, wanting to get out in transition, run the floor, and become a dangerous weapon on the perimeter.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony. Now a look at Dallas' starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the center filling out the middle.
Such confidence from Curry. I mean, you watch him take it inside, you think he were a bigger player.
And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, oh, he can play for forever.
Down low. Green kicks to Thompson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we hear a player's attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Clay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the 3rd day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year. But the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Hardaway. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, when the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Finney-Smith. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Porzingis passes to Powell. Outside Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Powell. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Curry. Shot clock at 6. The 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Fires the 3. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Doncic.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
He's an all-time great shooter with a tremendous motor. Thompson, he loves to one-up the opponent.
Here's Finney-Smith, covered by Wiggins. Here's Doncic. Greg, if you're a small... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry finds Kleber. Curry with it. Passes it to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Curry looking around. Makes it off the glass. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Porzingis. a dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
54 seconds left here in the first quarter. The shot by Curry, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the middle. Porzingis kicks to Curry. Good on the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
This is what makes Curry special on the offensive end, the ability to create for himself and others at the highest level of the game.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here is Doncic. 6 points for him. There's the pass to Porzingis. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Left side Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
The gorgeous shooting form. I mean, Curry, the quick release. He's getting it done from mid-range.
On its way from Curry for 2, and no good on the last second attempt this time. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. And for anyone who thinks this game isn't about hard work.
Can't tell how many shots I've taken.
And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. The NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
We've got Eric Paschall, and it's Poole in at the guard position. That's the Warriors' 5. The feed to Cauley Stein. Fader on the way, and the shot is good. Curry's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
And since he's wide open, he's got time to add a little style with the fader.
To the paint, pass to Toscano. Here's Poole. Brunson covering. Paschall, the pass to Smailagic. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Down low. Cauley Stein finds Wright. Curry looking around. Knocked away. Smailagic passes to Poole. Golden State moving it around. Thompson outside. Lets the 3 fly. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Oh, such a monster. I mean, just such a smooth operator in the pick and roll. Clay times his move perfect.
It's right on the wing. Passes it to Cauley Stein. Curry outside. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Thompson. And it's good, 2 points. And it's now only a 1-point Maverick lead.
A good size for the 2 position, but Clay's been able to compete and play through the contact.
Wright dishes to Cauley Stein.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And slam dunk by Paschall.
Oh, that's a great pass by Thompson. You see the skill, the craft. He's adept at finding open guys.
Over to the wing. Pass to Curry. Fires for 3. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Thompson for the triple. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got 13.
He's got 6 points from beyond the arc in this quarter. I mean, for the game, he's got 9 points from deep.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Toscano passes to Poole, and Seth Curry is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thompson against Wright. Takes the 13-footer. Thompson with the bucket. 15 points in the game.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Haskell against Hardaway. Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely. Ollie Stein finds Brunson. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You got to love the decision-making from Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, aware he must keep improving as a passer.
51 seconds left in the second quarter.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
It's right on the wing. And there's the pass to Powell. Right outside. Hardaway against Pascal. That one drops for him.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 15. For the three. Sinks the triple. And the Warriors lead by 3.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Outside Hardaway. Dishes to Powell. With 1 on the clock. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 18 points. And that's...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Golden State. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And it's Green with the jam.
And the attack mindset of Draymond is nowhere more evident than in transition.
Now Doncic, 8 points for him. Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jumpers.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. Over Doncic, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Right side, Porzingis. Back to Doncic. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Outside Curry. This one for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 11 points.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Curry against Doncic. Passes it to Porzingis. Misses the layup. Warriors leading by 6.
And last season, a tough one for Draymond. Suffered a series of injuries, and no one hates to lose more than that guy.
Yeah, and even when he did play, because his teammates were around, he was exposed at some points, and he was frustrated much of the time. But that's in the past. Who cares about that? Now, he's right back to competing.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back. Didn't work.
Releases. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. And Curry subbed in for Hardaway. To the inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Curry with the 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Back to Curry. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Dallas, no good that time either.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover would drive a coach crazy.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 14. Shot clock at 5. Basket good. Doncic has got 16. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry against Doncic. Here's Curry. He's got 11. Looney outside for Curry. There's the triple. Here's Looney outside Curry. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Some nice passing by Golden State here.
Assertive play by Looney secures the rebound. He goes back on the attack to finish the job.
Here's Doncic. 16 points for him. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Curry. From deep. The Warriors pull it in.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Ring shot on the way. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead. Here's Curry with the 3. No good.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins. He has all the tools.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Andrew Wiggins, Eric Pascal out there with Looney. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Toscano in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Wiggins. Inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Pass to Kleba. On the wing, Doncic. Powell kicks to Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Over Wiggins. And it's Looney with the rebound.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Here's Looney. Curry with it. Here's Looney. Outside for Curry. Takes a 3. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And Doncic throws it down.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Now here's Wiggins. The pass to Curry. With the shot. And it's off the back rim. No good. Mavericks trail by 16. Powell, the pass to Curry. Doncic with it. Puts it up from 15. Curry on the wing. Shoots over Curry. The shot by Curry. No good.
Gets the look he wants and still no luck. Tough night for him.
Pass to Looney. Here's Toscano. Offensive rebound. Looney passes to Toscano. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Curry against Powell. Now here's Curry. Guarded closely. Pass to Powell. The shot by Kleba. Wide open. Great positioning on the putback.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Curry against Doncic. Here's Wiggins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Luka Doncic.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Porzingis is checked in for the Mavericks. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Seth Curry. The 3 for Doncic. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Warriors leading by 16. It's Curry outside. Connects from 3-point range. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Steph Curry.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
And the first one at the line is good.
Now, Curry is everything you want from a superstar. A fearless competitor and just an incredible leader.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Justin Jackson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. White, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Barea subbed in for Doncic. Now here's Barea from outside off the mark. Outside Curry. Pass to Lee. Curry against Wright. And here is Curry. And the basket is good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here.